Hey everyone, so this is a new video to talk about this new trading approach that I've been taking on. I used to trade futures, but now I am transitioning to trading options full time. It's kind of a day trading slash swing trading strategy. I want to give full credit to a young guy called Johnny Options. Check out his YouTube, very interesting. I joined his Discord and I really enjoyed the simplicity of it all. Here's a little preview of what it looks like. Essentially, this is called breakout trading. You're looking for a setup that looks as though it is about to break out. You could have something like a reverse head and shoulders, a flag, pennant, all kinds of different stuff. I'll get into more of the technicals on a later video, but essentially it looks kind of like this. And then what you're looking for is something that looks like it wants to break out. You take it only upon confirmation of the breakout. Obviously, you need to follow your risk management parameters. Typically, you would get out stop loss at the low of the day if it retraces. And if it does run, then you want to try to take profits on various stages, like when you're up 30, 40, maybe 100%. The fun part with this is that sometimes the runners really run, and you could let it run for a few days, and then you can make upwards of 100, 200, 300, even 500%. And so I've only been doing this for about a month, but I've had quite a bit of success. I've been a futures trader for about 8 years. And so you can imagine that this is a lot simpler. I think the risk is a lot easier to manage. And there's a lot less FOMO because you could trade. In futures, I would trade only NASDAQ, but in this type of trading, you have a variety of products you can track. As you can see, I have my list here on the right side. Now here's what a rejection would typically look like. You see I took this trade on Wednesday, which is this red candle here, and it popped. I got in, it retraced, it broke the low of the day, and I got out. And I took a small loss. The strategy is super simple. I really enjoy it. I think you guys will as well. I'm going to make more in-depth videos as to how it works, what to look for, and give you guys a little bit more in-depth on like the technicals and then also the options you want to be using. But typically we're looking at options that are about 2 to 3 weeks out in terms of the expiry date. And for the strike price, there's a lot of wiggle room. I like to go just out of the money or at the money. And like that, you're in the money right away. And when you catch a winner, it really runs. Essentially, for the risk management, we're looking at a loss of more or less 30% for that trade. But on your total account, no more than I'd say 3-4%. If you're really risking a lot, maybe 5%. If you have a small account, sometimes you might not have much wiggle room. As for myself, I try to stick to 3% on 3% max loss of my account per trade. And then per trade, I adjust my size so that 3% is equal to about a 30% drawdown on that specific trade. So I'll give you an example. If you have a $100 account, you never want to lose more than $3, right? Now, that being said, doesn't mean I'm going to take a $3 position and lose all of it. Essentially, I'd be taking a $10 position, and when I'm down about 30%, which would be close to $3, that's where I would exit. And so it's very interesting. It's very simple. If you're new to trading, or if you've been trading for a long time and you've been trading things like ICT and funded accounts, I highly recommend giving this a try. For me personally, it's been a bit of a breath of fresh air. Again, I've had some success in futures. I've had funded accounts. It's been very up and down. I really enjoy this a lot more. And so, yeah, another in-depth video will come later on, and I will really break it down into details for you guys. Again, full credit to Johnny Options. I should check out his YouTube and Discord. It is really insightful. Lots of free information, lots of educational information. Great content. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next video.